Hello everybody and happy Friday. I hope you are doing well. This is just a quick check-in from me to let you know what I am up to and how I am feeling. We're not gonna go deep into Rachel's emotions right now, but this past week, despite being short because Monday was a holiday, it's not been good. I've just been feeling unwell, like physically and mentally. My anxiety's been awful this week. I haven't been sleeping. I'm one of those people who's been having like really vivid dreams and nightmares during the whole lockdown quarantine thing, and it started up again this week, and my allergies are killing me, and all that is to say, I've just been very out of sorts and I haven't felt like doing much of anything. I had plans for getting a whole bunch of books finished this week and that went completely out the window, and I've mostly been knitting and watching television. I've watched so much Time Team this week. I watched the entire first season of Another Life on Netflix and it was awful. Oh god, it was so bad. I only watched it because Katie Sackhoff is awesome. I like her, but that show is awful. I feel like I wasted my time. So yeah. Lots of television watching, and I got a whole bunch of movies from the library, which in and of itself is kind of weird. I don't usually watch that many movies, but I'm going to watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind for the first time ever today. And I also got The Mummy, and I got Spirited Away so I can re-watch it. I watched it when it was first available many years ago. I was a teenager and I've always wanted to come back to it now that I know more about Ghibli films. And I got something else too, but I can't remember. I think it was The Bourne Supremacy or something, because I really enjoy the Bourne movies. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be watching, movies this weekend basically. And on the reading front, not been doing much of that. I think I finished 2 books this past week, and that's it. The thing I've read the most of that I haven't finished yet is The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. This is a children's novel, and I'm buddy reading it with Maya from Maya Reads, and this has been my favorite thing to just read a little bit of each day. I'm not feeling like digging into much else, but this is just a fun, pretty cute story about, you know, children thrown together to, I guess, bring down the evil adults as far as I can tell. But yeah, it's pretty enjoyable so far. And then I've read a tiny bit of 3 other books. I read like 10 more pages of The Difference Engine, and I'm currently a bit hung up on the fact that the first 2 characters introduced are a prostitute, and you can tell when women are being written by male authors sometimes. I feel like that's the case here. And then her John, who is this completely odious man. I really hate him. I know it will get better once I get past them and onto some other characters, but the beginning of this is not hitting me in the right place at the moment. It's most likely my mood. I also read like the prologue of Wildlife by Molly Gloss, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this book. I just really like Gloss's writing style, and it's gonna be great. And then I read the introduction to Archaeology from Space, How the Future Shapes Our Past by Sarah Parchak? I'm not sure how to say her last name. I've been, like I said, watching a ton of Time Team, which was a very long-running British archaeology show. It ran for like 20 seasons, I think, and I've been watching a lot of the early episodes on YouTube, and also binge watching other ones on Amazon Prime with my parents, who are also really into it. So I saw that this book was at the library, and I was like, Archaeology from Space. That sounds interesting. So yeah, I think it'll also be quite interesting. I just read the introduction to it, and I haven't gotten any farther than that on anything else at the moment. The things I'm going to do this weekend, I'm not sure if I'm going to be in a real reading mood or not. I will probably try to read a little bit more of the books I just showed you, but I have no grand plans, and I'm mostly just going to do whatever the heck I feel like, and not anything obligatory, because I just want to feel better, you know? I want to get rid of that feeling of anxiety and stress that no matter what I'm doing, I should be doing something else, which is an awful feeling. I've been working on a lot of knitting projects, and I'm going to start a new crochet project. So I thought I would just very quickly show you what I'm going to be doing. This is my almost finished Ladyfingers sweater. my first ever attempt at color work, and I had to say I'm pretty happy with it. I love how the colors turned out. I just used various things left over from my yarn stash. So yeah, I'm working on the body, and I'll probably finish it this weekend if I devote time to it. And I'm also working on this absolute lump. It looks like nothing, but I swear it's a boxy sweater. It's worked from the bottom up, and it's very oversized, and so it looks like nothing in particular. It's a really lovely color though. I'm not sure how much I'm going to like this. We'll see when I can actually put it on, which will be soon. I'm almost done. I've got like a day's worth of work left to do on it, so I can finish it this weekend as well. But all of my yarn orders came in. I had like back ordered yarn and stuff, and it all came this week, all of it. In fact, I think the last bit of it's gonna arrive today. And I got these 2 skeins of Sheepy Shire yarn. It's Shire Singles in the color Elton. I think it's looking a little bit darker on camera than it is in real life. It's a bit more pinky purple than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it'd be a little bit more burgundy. However, I got it because I needed something that would go well with this gold color, and it does go perfectly. This is going to be a diva shawl. Yes, I'm going to try knitting a shawl. Something I thought I would never attempt to do because crocheting shawls is just so much easier. But, you know, so I will probably cake this yarn up and cast on a diva shawl this weekend as well, because that's what I really, really, really want to do. I'm gonna learn how to do brioche, guys. It'll be fun after I'm done cursing and watching a billion YouTube tutorials. I'll figure it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'll get out in the garden or not. I probably need to weed. We've been getting so much rain. It's just been mud, mud, mud all week. So I need to get out and do a bit of cleanup in the garden. But otherwise, I'm waiting for my peas to grow a bit more, and my tomatoes are flowering. I've harvested a crap ton of spinach, and my carrots are still alive, so yay. Yes, I'm particularly pleased about the carrots. I've tried to grow carrots 3 times, and the only time I did it successfully was purely by accident. So we'll see if this one works out or not. Anyway, that's enough blathering from me. I'm gonna go back to doing whatever I was doing before. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you again soon. And until then, bye.